starting now. Okay. So we'll again recap.
Sir,
We'll go back.
excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
We are missing some technical terms and
Yeah. Please
we,
stop me whenever you have difficulty of not able to follow, or only the guy who is asking questions is Anup. So if you
okay,
are
sir.
not stopping me, if you are not asking, I get a feeling that you are okay and you are understanding everything. So please, you can also stop me, or you can also in the chat box, the way Anup did. He raised a question, he typed a question, then immediately I stopped and was asking him. So feel free to stop me anytime, okay?
Okay, sir.
And
Okay, sir.
you can even use the chart. So for example, you see here, excuse me, Mr. Raj. So that's coming from Anup. Then I stopped it. There should be some icon also. I'm just not able to locate where that icon is. Um, something like a hand, raising a hand kind of thing. Should be there somewhere. I don't know. But you can. I did not mute you because I don't see any disturbance from your side. It's a very thin drop silence. So otherwise I mute. But even it is muted, please type in the chat chatting box. I will stop. Okay. So I'll recap. So please, nothing to worry. Okay. I will recap. I can recap any number of times. Uh,
Thank you, sir.
and we actually coming from uh, all this and all this discussion started when Anup wanted to know how simple is data loading, or what is the difference between data loading and data conversion, and what is the difference between data conversion and migration. And he was kind of curious to know why I typed the same thing: master data, loading, migration, conversion, maintenance, in a different bullet. So I think that is the one which triggered him to pinpoint why we say migration, why we are saying conversion. So that kind of um, forced me to explain what steps we take before converting the legacy data into SAP, because the data is not homogeneous. The old system we call legacy. So if the old system is a Microsoft data planes, there is a ERP called Great Plains offered by Microsoft. And similarly, there is another ERP tool called Peachtree, and there are many more. But since those are very small ERP tools, if the company becomes bigger and bigger, the data is also becoming bigger and bigger. Then this type of small tools, even though they're all ERP, but they have the limitation. So as a result, what happens is they try to put away those old systems. They would like to rush them or replace them with SAP or Oracle. It's not that everywhere 100% you see SAP. No. Oracle ERP is also popular, and sometimes they might take Oracle. So no matter whether the biggest ERP or the latest ERP, let it be Oracle ERP or SAP ERP, for both of them, in order to install it, you have installed it, then what about the data? Then they are going to say, yes, we do have our data electronically resolved in the old system, which is Microsoft Great Plains. Then they might think, so this is electronic data and the SAP is also electronic. So why don't you simply Control C and Control V? We cannot. Why? Apples and oranges. Both are not same. One is Great Plains. The program code is different. SAP is Java. The language is different. Then how do I manage? There should be some commonality, right? See, I speak Telugu and I don't speak or I don't know Malayalam. Then there should be a mechanism which is going to make it possible to communicate your views into my views into your views. That communication channel is nothing but conversion. So the data elements, the data that was written in Microsoft Great Plains will be converted or mapped to SAP database tables and database table objects and the fields. Then once we do that mapping business, then you execute your tool, LSMW or CATT or BDC. Okay? Then what this program is going to do, it's going to go and read your data file, dump it, then again goes back to that file, takes the next record, dump it, and again go back, read the third line, take it, put it. So it will keep on doing it. And if you have 1 million records, it might take maybe 24 hours, maybe 48 hours. And that happens in the background. And if you want to see that in foreground, you can schedule it that way too. You can see how the system is going back and forth to read the data and load it. Okay. So these tools are not really that complex. Only the thing is you have to somehow practice these tools. If you if you take a look at something here, the services, and here you can see that tool, SAP services, yeah, batch input, the batch input sessions, the BDCs, and also you can see the CAT2, utilities. I'm looking for CATV. So the transaction is yeah, the transaction to execute computer aided testing tool is SCAT, SSAM-CAT. Okay. Similarly, for BDC, again BDC, the menu path I don't know, but I can show you LSM, LSMW, legacy system migration workbench. That itself is a transaction code. Yeah, you are not authorized to use transaction LSMW. So, but that is also a transaction. But in 800 client, it's not authorized. So let's try with other one. Which one? 500. The 500 client, 500 customizing. Yeah, we'll try 500. It might allow us DHSU, LSMW, LSMW.
Excuse me, Raj.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to log into client 500? Not right.
Pardon?
Are we supposed to log into client 500?
Client 800?
500?
Yeah, you can use all of these. Let me show you. Let me log off.
Okay.
The same password, same user ID. But what happens is once you log on, it's going to tell you the 800 is a education. You cannot make any changes. 500, yes you can. 400, yes you can. But 800 is the one which is a demo client. You have a lot of data, and a lot of data sets are already in there because it's a IDES, International Demo Education Services. Okay? But if you want to make some changes in the configuration, then you cannot do in 800, 500. So I was trying to see in 500, but it says I'm not authorized to do that. But LSMW is a transaction code. Okay? It's also a T code. And I will show you one more in a minute. Let me log on. DHSE. Okay. So there is another batch input session. That's what we call. That transaction is SM35. Okay. So these are the batches, and they have created a program name. You see this program name? This is a program, load program, and this has been 1423. That's the user, and you can see when is it created and what is the program which is running. Okay, and you can see one more here, RFBI KR10. So this may be a radio frequency related program. Okay, so this is also data loading mechanism. It's another way of doing data in batches. It's called SM35, batch input sessions. This is in progress. That program they loaded, but there is some errors. And this one still in progress. Okay. And what else we have? SM35. Let's see, SM36.
One more query here, Raj. So these programs are predefined by the or customized by the users.
No, these are standard. Once you buy SAP, okay, you are going to get all of these. Okay, these are standard, out of the box functionality. We really don't have to develop these programs from the scratch. It's already there. Okay, but sometimes they copy this, and they might do some modifications. Then that time you save it as a different name, and once you do that, SAP recommending that should be with a prefix either Z as zebra or Y as yellow, because SAP has provided these two prefixes. That way the system knows that any object that is starting with Z, like zebra, Y as yellow. Those two are exclusively customized by you for that particular instance or for that particular installation or for that particular client. Okay, so this is something which will be done in background, unlike SM35. So these are all called the tools. Okay, there are many tools. SE38 is another transaction which will help you to execute a program or create a brand new program or change or display. But obviously you have to have authorization to do that too. Okay, and you can see all the standard programs that are available in the system. If you go to the drop down, and again once you go to the drop down, you can segregate all your programs based on the department. When I say department, it's a module, right? So how do you see that? I just came here. I don't remember any program. So simply I go to drop down. When I go there, I want to go to SAP applications because each module has got a different application name. Click on that, and that's going to show you application hierarchy. And over here, obviously I'm interested in HR, human resources, A, B, C, C, E, H. Yeah, they're all segregated into submodules. So it's not with HR. So personal management is called PA, and again within personal management you have a whole bunch of sub applications, and those are benefits, for example. Okay, within benefits again, the payroll. Okay, so extraction or cumulative payroll results or creation of payment list, double click. So this is the name of the program. Is this program prefix is Z or Y? No. So what does it mean? It means it's a standard program of SAP because the prefix is not Z, it's not even Y, it's R. Okay, so if you want to take a look at the source code, okay, then you have include programs. Click on the include. See the piece of code. Okay, very good. And what else? I think we did too much of technical work today. Okay, so this all came because of the role, which is MDM role, master data management. And we said, who will do this? This is not the job of an end user. This is a job of the super user. And the super user belongs to typically the IT department, not the regular departments. In the IT department, this guy is trying to do the master data management. And if it is brand new and no legacy, then they will create. If you have a legacy, then try to map it first. Once you have the mapping done, then you are going to load it using LSMW, BDC, or CATT. Okay. Then, depending upon the situation, if it is already up and running in older version, we call it as a migration, migrating from old to new. Okay. So in that aspect, the very first thing what we wanted to do is master data management. Okay. So as a part of master data management, you see master data in every module, not just HR module. You have master data in every module. If you take a look at accounting, financial accounting, you have master data. Correct? Here is that general ledger, master accounts. Right? And similar accounts receivables, master accounts. Okay? So it's also called basic data. So for example, if you go to PP, it says basic data. Okay, basic data, master data, everything same. So similarly in human resources too, you have the master data, the personal management, administration, HR master data, right? So I was trying to explain you the master data, and yesterday I think you guys did uh, some work that of course it looks like you did not follow, and each of this master data create, change, display. Okay, so for all of these we need to have a BPP. BPP is business process procedure to create or change. So let's say um, in our case we'll do it for display, the most. Okay. So let's see how it looks like. So the menu path, for doing it is you come here, the main screen, SAP Easy Access. Okay, human resources, personnel management, administration, HR master data, display. The menu part would be this is the menu part. Okay. And the transaction to business process procedure to display HR master data. Transaction code PA20. Okay, this is PA20 is transaction code. So double click on PA20. So we'll go and double click on PA20. So that's going to take you to this screen where you can see the list of people and select 500999210 and click on display or double click. Once you double click, all the information is going to come in here, which is the unique identification number, which is 500999210, and information is given here. Then if you double click on actions, so the actions are the info type and F6. Okay, then navigate from one tab to another. How this is core employee information, employer control contact data, cross net payroll, so all the data is going to be here. These are all the views, and each view is going to have a whole bunch of fields in the payroll supplements. If you take a look at it, that's going to be appearing like this. Double click on payroll status, then it's going to give you the information that is connected to that. Okay. That's it. So this is called the BPP. Okay. So we'll put it on desktop, save it, done. And another one is this one, the trace class. Okay.
Just one quick question here, Raj.
Yeah.
When you showed that BPP program, like there was like a couple of ticks, right, against personal payroll and all.
Sorry. What was the question?
The ticks, they were like green tick
Yeah, BPP.
when you showed that BPP program, right? Yeah. BPP
Uh-huh.
program. So is that like kind of a selection for that particular employee? That particular option is mapped or like available. Is it something like that?
Yeah. So this is already loaded into the system. I'm only writing the BPP, how to retrieve that, and how to take a look at the detailed information, because this is what we are helping the end user. End user is here the HR clerk or payroll clerk, and he would like to retrieve the information, and he would like to see the detailed information about that particular employee. Then he doesn't know how to go around because he's a new guy. So you and I, as a super user, we wrote a procedural document so that we'll keep this document in front of him, try to navigate and try to understand how to do that. Okay? So that's the reason why we have to create these documents. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to send some. I'm going to upload these documents right now into the video and also the Dropbox and in front of you. That way, you know that they are already uploaded. Just let me show you first the video.